Safety and first aid. In this lesson, we will discuss about safety from fire, safety on the road, and we'll talk about first aid. As you know, accident may happen with anyone, anytime, and anywhere. So we should always be careful and we should follow some safety rules to avoid accidents. Accidents are some unpleasant event that occurs and it may cause injury. So in this lesson we are going to discuss about some safety in different situations. So let's start with safety from fire. A fire can be caused due to many reasons, like it may be caused due to gas leakage, maybe due to electrical faults. Electrical faults means some faults are there in electrical switches, electrical appliances, wires, or it may be due to careless handling of candles, matchsticks, firecrackers. So we should follow some safety rules to prevent ourselves from fire accident. So here are some safety rules. Let's start with first one. What we have to do is switch off the gas regulator when not in use. If you are not using gas cylinder, then you can switch off the gas regulator. And suppose in case the gas is leaking. So in case of a gas leakage, what you have to do is do not light the fire because that will catch the fire and fire accident will occur. Do not strike a match or do not operate any electrical switches, any electrical appliances you have not to operate. Moreover, you should open all doors and windows because if you will open the doors and windows, the gas will escape out of the kitchen. So what to do in case of gas leakage is do not light the fire, do not strike a match, do not operate an electrical switch, open all doors and windows. Moreover, if you know that the gas pipes are faulty, so you should replace it immediately. So replace faulty gas pipes immediately. Moreover, you should keep on checking wires regularly. So if any problem is there, you can get it repaired. You should be careful while handling matchbox, candles, firecrackers because that may cause fire accidents. Moreover, you should not wear synthetic clothes. Synthetic clothes catch fire easily and they got stick to your skin. So whenever you are handling fire, you have to wear natural clothes, especially cotton clothes. And if a person's clothes catches fire, what to do in that case is he or she should be rolled on the floor. They should be rolled on the floor until the fire is out. Rolled means this way they have to roll on the floor until the fire is out. So he and she can also be covered by a blanket. If they will be covered with a blanket, they will not get the oxygen supply and that will help to put out fire. So let's see different methods how to put out fire. First of all, we will start with if fire accident occur, what to do is you have to call an adult for help. Then you have to inform fire station also. An emergency number of fire station is there. It is 101. So immediately you have to call at that number 101 and you have to inform the fire stations. If the fire is small, so in case of a small fire, you can use fire extinguishers. What fire extinguisher is? This one. This picture is a fire extinguisher. What it is used to do is it put out the small fires. So we can use this fire extinguishers also to put out the small fires. Now let's move on to electrical fire. It means any fire that is because of the electrical default. So in case of an electrical fire, what you have to do is switch off the mains immediately. Main switchboard is there. So you have to immediately switch off that. Do you know we should not use water to put out this electrical fire because you may get electric shock. What to do is you can use sand or mud or fire extinguisher also to put out electrical fire. Same way, The fire that is caused by petrol, in that case also, don't use water. We should not use water because petrol is lighter than water, so it will come on the surface and it will float up. So petrol will float up on the fire and float up on water, and fire will continue burning. So what to do in case of fire caused by petrol? Also we should use sand and mud. So both electrical fire and fire caused by petrol, we should not use water, we should use sand or mud. Okay, now we will talk about safety on the road. As we know, on the road we must be very careful and alert to avoid accidents. So we should always be careful on the road. On the roadsides, we see many traffic signs. So you might have noticed these traffic signs. We should follow the traffic signs to keep ourselves and others safe. Just look at this picture. This traffic sign is of speed breaker ahead. This one, no entry. This, school ahead. It means no U-turn. This sign is for no U-turn. You can't take U-turn. And this one, zebra crossing. As you know, zebra crossing, you should cross the road at zebra crossing only. So some signs are there, you have to follow this. So follow the traffic signs to keep ourselves and others safe.